विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो नमस्कार. आजच्या या सत्रामध्ये आपण डे 11th दिवस 11वा हा सेतू अभ्यासक्रम आज अभ्यासणार आहोत. विषय मॅथमॅटिक्स, गणित, वर्ग 10वा. नाउ dear student, welcome. In today's class we are going to see triangle day 11th and subtopic types of triangles. Some important points. First is isosceles triangle, theorem and its converse. First theorem, सुरुवातीला theorem पाहूया. Isosceles triangles. Theorem: if two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite to them are congruent. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite to them are congruent. Here AB and AC, these are the two sides as shown in the figure in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, AB and AC are congruent sides of triangle ABC, and their opposite angles is C and B. It also congruent. In triangle ABC, if side AB congruent side AC, then angle B congruent angle C. Now converse: if two angles of a triangle are congruent, then the sides opposite to them are also congruent. In triangle ABC, if angle B congruent angle C, then AB side AB congruent side AC. याचा हा कॉन्व्हर्स आहे. जर इफ टू अँगल्स ऑफ अ ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट, जर अँगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट असतील तर देन द साइड्स अपोजिट ऑफ देम आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. त्याच्या अपोजिट साइड्स ज्या आहेत त्यासुद्धा कॉन्ग्रुएंट असतात, असं या ठिकाणी हा इम्पॉर्टंट पॉईंट्समध्ये दुसरा भाग आहे थेरमचा कॉन्व्हर्स. त्यानंतर बघूया आपण कॉन्ग्रुएन्सी ट्रायंगल्स. If all corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent, if two triangles, then those triangles are called as congruent triangles. Congruency of triangles बघा आपल्याला, if all corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent, if all corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent of two triangles, then those triangles are called as congruent triangles. Here as shown in the figure, triangle ABC and another triangle DEF. Triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, these are the both triangles which have AB side AB congruent side DE. As shown in the figure, the equal sign here AB and DE, and also side AC and DF, and third side is BC, and another triangle sides is EF. These are the congruent sides of triangle ABC and DEF. If all corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent if two triangles, then those triangles are called as congruent triangle. Now here triangle ABC and triangle DEF are the congruent triangles because their corresponding sides and corresponding angles also congruent. Therefore these two triangles are congruent. Now in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, A segment AB congruent segment DE, segment BC congruent segment EF, segment AC congruent segment DF. These are the corresponding sides are congruent. Which side? Corresponding sides. AB corresponding sides DE, BC corresponding sides EF, and AC corresponding sides DF. These are the corresponding sides of triangle ABC and DEF. Now B, angle A corresponding angle D, B angle E, angle C, angle F, corresponding angles are congruent. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent triangle DEP. These are the two important conditions of congruent triangle. Which are they? The corresponding sides are congruent. Also, their corresponding angles also congruent. Now, test of congruency. Test of congruency. Here, yes test means side test. In a correspondency, if three sides of triangle ABC are congruent to three sides of triangle PQR, then the two triangles are congruent. As shown in the figure here, ABC and PQR, these are the two triangles, and in a correspondency, if three sides of a triangle ABC, three sides of triangle ABC, AB, BC and AC are congruent to three sides of PQR. Here, which are the sides of triangle PQR? PQ, QR and PR. Now, in SS test, three sides of one triangle are congruent to three sides of another triangle. Here, triangle ABC are congruent to the three sides of triangle PQR. Then there are two triangles are congruent triangle by test SSS. Now, second test is SAS, side angle side. In correspondency, in a correspondency, if two sides of triangle XYZ are congruent to two sides of triangle LMN and angle included by the respective pairs of sides are also congruent, then the two triangles are congruent by SAS test. Now here XYZ and triangle LMN are congruent by SAS test because XY congruent side LM, angle Y corresponding angle M are congruent, and also YZ congruent MM, because here two sides and included angle of one triangle is congruent to another two sides and included angles of triangles are congruent. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. Now, another point, ASA, angle side angle. In correspondency, if two sides of a triangle ABC are congruent to two angles of triangle PQR, here angles are congruent, two angles. In a correspondency, if two angles of a triangle ABC are congruent to two angles of triangle PQR and the sides included by the respective pairs of angles are also congruent, then the two triangles are congruent by ASA test. Here in figure ABC, triangle ABC, BC is a congruent side in triangle PQR side QR, BC congruent QR, angle B congruent angle Q, and angle F means angle C congruent angle R. Therefore, these two triangles ABC and PQR are congruent by SAS test, because here two angles and one side which is to be congruent included by these two angles. Now, important points for SAA test. In a correspondency, if two sides of triangle LMN are congruent to two sides of triangle DEF and the angles included by the respective, here triangle LMN and triangle DEF, these are the two triangles which is congruent by side SAA means side angle. Now, test number 5, hypotenuse side test. In a correspondency, if hypotenuse of two right angle triangle are congruent to one pair of corresponding sides are congruent, then the two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. In a correspondency, if two hypotenuse of two right angle triangle are congruent and one pair of corresponding sides are congruent, then the two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side theorem. Here condition is triangle is right angle triangle. Here ABC and LMN are right angle triangle and hypotenuse of two right angle triangle are congruent. First hypotenuse AC of triangle ABC is congruent to another triangle LMN of hypotenuse LN. Therefore, AC equal to AC congruent to LN, and one pair of corresponding sides are also congruent. Here AB congruent LM. Then two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side, one hypotenuse and one side. For example, here triangle RST congruent triangle LMPMA. Write down all pairs of corresponding sides and angles. Solution is pairs of corresponding sides. First is RS congruent PM, second ST congruent MA, third RT congruent PA. These are the pairs of corresponding sides. Now another important point is corresponding angles, pair of corresponding angles. Here angle R congruent angle P, angle S congruent angle M, and angle T congruent angle E. These are the pair of corresponding angles. Now assignment here. Question first, choose the correct alternative answer for the following questions. First is in triangle XYZ, angle X congruent angle Z, congruent angle X, then which sides are congruent of triangle XYZ? Angle Z and angle X are given here congruent angles. Therefore, which sides are congruent of triangle XYZ? Options: any two sides, XY and XZ, XY and YZ, and D option is XZ and YZ. Here the correct answer is C, XY and YZ. XY and YZ. Now question number 2. Sub question number 2. By 1-1 correspondency of DEF, 1-to-1 correspondency RST, segment DE congruent segment RS, segment DF congruent segment RT, and angle D congruent angle R, then by which test two triangles are congruent? By which test two triangles are congruent? Now here the correct answer is B, SAS, because two sides and included angles are said to be congruent. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. Congruent by SAS test. Now question number 3. In triangle NTS and triangle PQR, segment NT congruent segment QR, TS congruent segment PR, segment SN congruent segment PQ. Which of the following statement is appropriate for congruent triangles? Option A, triangle NTS PQR, B STN PRQ, TNS and PRQ, RPQ, sorry, and fourth option is triangle PQR congruent triangle TSN. These are the options. Now the correct option is B, STN congruent triangle PRQ. Now sub question number 4. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF, segment AB congruent segment FD and angle A congruent segment D. Angle A congruent angle D. Which additional information is to be given in triangle ABC and DEF so that they will be congruent by SAS test? Here one side and one angle of corresponding sides and corresponding angles are given here. Now options is first option is segment AC congruent DE, segment BC congruent EF, AC congruent EF and BC congruent DE. So the correct option is A, segment AC congruent segment BE is the correct option. Now question number 2, complete the following activity from given figure. Find the value of x and y. Find the value of x and y. Here x, see here carefully. Question number first, AB and AC are congruent. AB and AC are congruent. Therefore, angle ABC congruent angle ABC congruent angle ACB, because the angle opposite to congruent side. Therefore, x equal to 50. In triangle BDC, BD congruent DC given. Therefore, angle DCB congruent angle DBC, angles opposite to the congruent side. In first bracket, ACB, in second box, x equal to 50. In third, angle DBC, and last option is y equal to 60. Because y and 60 are congruent. Now question number 3, triangle TUV corresponding congruent triangle TUV congruent triangle LMN. Complete the boxes. Side TU LM, here LM. Side UV LM, side TV and LN, D, angle L corresponding angle T. Here T, angle T. Angle U corresponding angle M, and remaining angle V corresponding N. V corresponding N. Now question number 4. State the test by which the triangles in each pair are congruent. First is here triangle WXY, and here WZ is the common side. Therefore, these two angles also congruent, XWZ and YWZ. One side which is to be given is congruent, XW and YW. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. SAS test. Another, here two triangles are congruent. Two triangles are right angle triangles, which is to be given here. Two triangles are right angle triangle. These are the right angle triangle. In right angle triangles, hypotenuse of first triangle are congruent to the another hypotenuse of another triangle. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Hypotenuse side test. Now here last, triangle TNM and triangle TNS. These are the two triangles which is to be congruent by test side angle angle. Side angle angle means SAE. SAE test. Now the today's syllabus is completed. See you again tomorrow in next day. मित्रांनो, अशा प्रकारे आजचा हा सिलेबस या ठिकाणी संपलेला आहे. भेटूया पुढच्या सत्रामध्ये पुढच्या दिवसासह. तोपर्यंत जय हिंद, धन्यवाद.